Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 19 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. In the last part, we spoke to the Bartow family head, and she gave us a task of infiltrating the Valero family and basically telling the Bardettos whatever those idiots are planning. And I didn't open my fucking drink, because of course I didn't. Fuck's sake. Anyway, so we're going to be doing that this part, and probably the next part, and probably the part after that. I don't actually know how long this quest line is, so we'll be doing it as long as the quest line's there. So that's how quests work, and yep, I'm just going to ignore my dumbassery. So let's actually look at the journal entry for it. Is it a sinking feeling? Yes, it is. So she asked us to seek out information on Valero plot against her. She said I start with Zilly, a more easygoing member of the Valero family. She said that he places loot around one of the local watchtowers. So we'll go check over here first. So we're going to basically, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try and get a quest, finish quest, and then move on, because sometimes I just get too many quests and I just forget what the quests are. So this is gonna definitely be a very long Let's Play because of the way I'm doing this, but story-wise, it should be the same length as the first game. It's just all the extra stuff is gonna be a little bit longer. So there is that to think about, but the game's fucking beautiful.
John?
So
Wanted the raccoon?
who gives a shit, ladies and gentlemen?
Bigger, such as the rumor.
Sounds like sailor tales to me.
Well, that is not the right watchtower. I'm pretty sure these are watchtowers, though. I mean, I can't really say for certain, because like I've actually never done. This is actually one of the first big like quest. Sorry, one of the oh, okay.
Another for the queen.
Brine imps. Fair play. Let's fuck these guys up. My party knows what it's doing. They don't need me to tell them what to do. See?
Yes.
Brine imps fucked. As you'd expect. Let's just, you know, loot them.
I'm on it.
So this isn't the right place either. So could that wait? I feel like it would be like on the map. Well, you know, we'll check over here. Does it say what? Does it give us a district? That's the wrong one. It's J. It says local, so you'd assume it'd be here. I mean, that's a watchtower as well, isn't it? So let's go check there first. Actually, I'd consider this a watchtower, so we'll go look there. I like how some of us have got a curse of dying. There's worse. Some of us worse than others, but. There he is. This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression.
Apologies, Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still. If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
Just came to listen to you play.
Oh. Sorry to disappoint then. I'm having an imp of a time with this piece.
He offers you a sheepish grin. And I hear you're the one to talk about certain kinds of jobs.
It was Persa, wasn't it? Is she recruiting again?
Zilly scowls.
You can tell her I'm not getting involved in whatever she's up to.
And she's up to what again?
Look, you seem like a nice person. But I'm just here to practice my lute in peace. Go plot your mischief with Persa. She's got a room at the tavern down in the gullet. Just leave me out of it.
Thank you, Zilly. That was exactly what we were looking for. So let's get ourselves over to the... is it the Wild Mare? Oh, sorry, the hole. Down in the gullet. Actually, let's exit. South exit. Because the gullet is not here. I know that much for certain. I know there are a few things in here that we haven't been to yet, like the map emporium and whatnot, but there are other things that we have to do as well. So let's just go to the south exit and see where we can go. Yeah, there's the gullet. Apparently I can't go to the gullet from here. Fuck me, I'm guessing it wants me to go up the east exit. Which I guess makes some sense, but it's a bit of walking in it, so I wish I could open the I wish it wasn't only the map one, like the map district we could open without, you know, it pausing. But at least we pushed on with this. We're gonna go see the Valero. I do like how, if you notice, that we're still technically there. Like if we press that, and you'll see is that we're now suddenly on the bridge, on there. It's a very weird thing that they've done, but it's pretty cool. We did gain quite a bit, 1,000 experience between the party, but I still have no clue. That's one thing I haven't learned, is how XP works still. I've still not actually have a clue how it works specifically in this game. But here's the gullet. Let's go to the gullet. It'll take an hour and 3 minutes. Let's get there. You leave the bustle of the crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the gullet. For a time, the path ascends the mountain. Even so, the cramped walls and run-down Juana buildings close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through the mountain, just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock face. After a lengthy journey through the dimly lit tunnel, you come into the gates of the gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air, and bodily odours. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart heaped high with mouldering food, which must account for some of the smell. Ahead, the homes of the gullet emerge as a collection of lights amid the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and a frigid breeze wafts from the unseen depths like an exhalation. So essentially, it smells like piss here.
Which one of us am I thinking of now?
You be thinking of the Watcher.
That's 10 in a row. That's some talent you got.
Aye, the talent of noticing who you be glancing at before you ask me who you be thinking of. I'll see to it.
Poor dear. So, where's the hole? Yep, the big ass building over there. Oh, wait, it's actually got a sign, so I didn't really need to do that. What's this? A damp, musky draft blows up from the chasm.
They took him. For what? Bartow's the second this month.
And they say the pittings aren't increasing. Do they lie to themselves or just to us? At this rate, who'll be left to suffer the Mataru's ire?
Someone. That's who, random person. Well, this looks like a nice place.
Easily done.
What's that? Into the hole we go.
Did you hear that?
Let's not stand too close to that.
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
An all-uncovered toad ear in sable fur leans against the bar, counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices you approach, then slips a coin into a pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in. Need something?
What's the story with this place?
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
How'd you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, Berta found me face down in a pile of rotgasts in the old city and asked if I was looking for work. Of course.
She spread her furrowed hands wide, inviting you to come.
What you need?
I need provisions.
Sure. Berta's cooked up the best grub the gullet has to offer. It's not actual grubs, though. Probably. You're not picky, right? Let me know if you see something that makes your stomach rumble.
I don't trust this woman. She does not seem safe. So let's see who we can hire. So we can hire some new crew. They're all novices at the moment, so I'm not gonna bother with any of them. But we got some new people there. We can change our party members. We can hire an adventurer. We could also hire. We could hire Sigram again, or we could hire Orzik and Ingram. I'm kind of contemplating on hiring one of them because it would be quite cool. But there's also these other ones that the game were pre-built by the game. We can sleep in the Storeway Stay or the Forger's Fancy. But I don't intend to do any of that.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
We have a very specific person to look for. Let's check the upper floor, because she's not on the ground floor as far as we know.
Well, as long as I don't get caught, all done.
Alright, she doesn't seem to be up here either. Interesting. Right. What's her name? It's Purser. I don't know why, but this big room seems inviting enough for her to be in here. Nope. Someone called Oren is though. Let's go talk to him. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles. Rounds of flatbread stacked in a neat tower. And a melon sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in almost a perfect square around the bottle. But as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. I'm going to move one of the cups. A collective gasp rises from one of the other mercenaries. The dwarf gives you a warning glare and maneuvers the cup back into place. The faint trace of a smile forms on Adir's lip. Seraphim strokes his braided beard beneath a quiet smirk. And thoughtfully, Shoti rubs her knuckle along the edge of her jaw.
Don't do that again. I'm serious.
I'm going to knock everything off the table because I'm a bit of a... Sigram's a bit of a prick.
That's it.
They all rise and draw the weapons.
This one's for Keelan.
I mean, mate, if you think this is your smart... If you think it's a smart idea, then we're obviously going to teach you that it's not. Holy crap, Alof just nearly got decked there.
I'm not even close.
Put the mark there. You seem to be doing something, so I'm going to let you do that. Which one? Fuck, you don't actually have any like attacking abilities at early level. Knock that prick down. Whereas I'm gonna also try and get rid of this bitch. Okay, that's her dead, and because apparently I didn't get to use my ability, we'll fuck you up with it.
Let's get started.
Shoti. Is that Holy Radiance, please? Do a bit of healing there. You know, keep him alive. Go get rid of that gold packed fighter. Oh, it's the gold pack. Oh, so me killing these guys is completely up my character's alley. Like, that's a rival fucking paladin order. I don't actually know if they're rivals, but I'm going to assume they're rivals, seeing as I'm a cunt and they're not known for being cunts. On the floor, boy. There we go. Yeah, nice one, Shoti. I'm gonna say, do the one that does damage, please. Holy shit, someone just got fucked. And it's not Oren, which is the upsetting part. There we go, now he's dead. See? Stupid gold pack pricks.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
He gives you a dismissive gesture with his pipe hand.
Not because I got anything against you, more that trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go. Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean.
He cocks his head to one side and smiles. I couldn't go having all the fun by myself.
All real nice of you to share. Someday I'll have to get you a gift. And wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one.
There is something accusatory behind Adira's eyes.
But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds. Not that you don't have a darker side to you, but it hasn't gotten in the way.
Thanks.
Well, you were having a silent chat with the dead dwarf lady when I met you. Takes a special type to overlook something like that. I've been meaning to ask, though. How is it you never seem to lose your way through all this? What is it tells you you're on the right path?
What do we want to say to this? Yeah, except that even the wrong path is not a dead end.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. Don't know if it's right, but I bet there's less worrying.
Adira heaves a sigh that sounds as if it's been building up for months. His smile is tight-lipped, wistful.
When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church.
Easier to worship gods when their worst traits are swept under the rug.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should.
He adopts a smile and gently pointed fingers of a coaxing parent.
You pray to him. He might help you too.
He lets the finger drop and the smile fade.
There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question.
He pauses. It could be the light, but the creases around his eyes and mouth seem longer and deeper than your memory of them.
Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen?
I honestly don't know.
I guess we'll see what he has in store soon enough. If we make it that far. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get depressing. I think this was just a long way of saying, I appreciate the way you've guided things. Makes me feel like I'm doing some good, going with you.
He shakes his head with a look on his face like he just remembered a joke. I mean, I haven't done anything nice, technically. But, sure, fuck it, let's be like, I mean, I'm obviously amazing. Yeah, me and Shoti is... I'm kind of upset Shoti doesn't like me that much. That's kind of unfortunate.
Something with I'm on it.
But, well, the gold pack fuckboys are dead now, so that's good. Doesn't really help with the situation we're having, like the fact that we're... fact that we haven't found what's-her-face, but... Let's go back downstairs and see if I missed somewhere down there. No, in my luck I could have, so, you know. It's best to just figure it out and look. It's a Vifrak. Thought they all died. Seduzio. It's not who I'm looking for. Never know, it could be back here. There's enough space to be someone back here.
What would you call the color on that meat? Ash?
Let's not get in the way. An armored man stands by the far wall, observing a more lightly clothed woman as she busies herself with a handful of wires. The room falls silent and you find yourself the center of attention.
We've no intent to disturb you. Please carry on.
Bayer, I don't know this one.
She nods towards you.
We ask not to be disturbed. What are you doing here?
He grips his weapon and studies. Bersa? Zealand mentioned you might know something about it. Wait, no. Yeah, you're not sorry. They sent me back here to take your drink order.
Yeah, well, we don't want anything. Get out.
Bit fucking rude, mate. Oh, you're definitely dying. Oh, I can fucking say that for certain. But ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we'll have to do that next part. If you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next part. See you guys then.